Alright, hello, welcome again to another Fusion 360 video. In this video we're going to talk more about our modifying tools in our 2D workspace. In this one we're going to go over trim, possibly extend, and break. So for an example I already have here, let's say we wanted to make a circle here. We have an outer diameter of our pipe here and an inner diameter of our pipe here. Let's say we wanted to make a slice through it at a specific angle based on the midpoint. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just put this as an example. We're going to do our line. We're going to click, we'll drag so it is snapped to our outer diameter here. And we're going to hit tab to keep that 75 millimeters, that is from the center to the edge of the circle. And we want to specify a certain degree at which we would want our our angle to be. So we want it to be exactly 45 degrees. We would then hit 45 degrees. So now what we want to do is we want to keep this portion of the line that we have created here. However, we don't want this. Now if you were to just click this and delete it, you know, all that work, and you delete the whole line as a whole. The way to get around this is you want to get rid of a certain part of your sketch. You would go up to the trim tool, or you would hit the T command, or the T key on your keyboard. That is the shortcut, and it is used very often by me. So what you do once you have the trim tool active is you can hover over the segment of the line that you want to get rid of, such as this one, or if you want to get rid of this one. Obviously we want to get rid of this one, so as you can see it is highlighted red and we want to get rid of it, so we simply click, and as simple as that, we have just gotten rid of that line, but we have a reference point of a perfect 45 degree angles from our origin point over to here. Now let's say we want to make another angle here, and we want to make a 45 here. So we hit tab to, we go 75 to keep our tab there, and we want to go to a 45 degree angle here. We would do the same thing, and we would hit our T for our trim tool. We could then get rid of that line. Now we're going to, we don't want this whole segment here, let's say. So what we're going to do is keep our trim tool. We're going to get rid of this section, this section, this section, and this section. So now you have these lines that you've created that are correct from the very center of our origin here to our outer edge circle here, from a 45 degree angle and a 45 degree angle. So that is the trim tool, is very useful. Another tool that we will go over will be the extend tool. So let's say we're going to create some geometry here. We'll take a square and we'll go about here. Let's say here we'll use our trim tool again for this demonstration. We'll trim here. Now let's say that you have some geometry and you've trimmed it up, and let's just say you want to extend this. There's different ways you can go about doing this. You can either go and drag it here across till it snaps, or there is a quicker way where you don't have to click and drag. You can go to your extend tool. That's what it looks like. And what you can do is you can go to the point at which you want to extend. Now I'll give you an example here to this line. The extend tool will extend obviously to the nearest line or geometry that you have created. So in this case, if we were to hover our mouse here, it would carry on over until it connected to this line here. If you were to hover on this left side, as you can see, there's a red line that will extend to this line that we've made here. So it kind of depends on wherever you hover. So if you wanted to extend to here, we're going to hover, we're going to click, and now it has completed the geometry. If you were to go over to this side, it would extend to this part here. It can be a time saver if it's something that you didn't think through. There's another command that's kind of useful. Let's say you have this is one whole line here, and you don't want to cut it into two different ones by hitting, let's say you wanted to hit trim, and then you'd have to make a line and connect this line. So now it would be two separate lines here. There's an easier way to do that, and that is with the break command. The break command, you're going to go over to your modify, hit the break command. So now it's highlighted. So now what it's going to do is it's going to split a complete line in half by an intersection point. So you can either hover over this and it will cut this line in two pieces, or you can hover over here and then where this X is, that's where it's going to be split. So we're going to hover over, we're going to click. You have now created two separate lines in a quick manner without having to do any other ways to go about it. So I think that's it for this video. Hopefully that was helpful. We'll move on to the sketch scale and the offset. Those are also good tools to have. Hopefully this was helpful, and I hope that I will see you in the next video. So until next time, we'll see you around.